Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I got something special for you today. We're gonna call it a Brawly video. I got 3 of my favorite Brolys here. Well, 3 of my favorite most recent Brawly. We might have to do the old Ichiban Kuji double chance later on, but right now what I got for you is the History of Rivals Brawly IK. And then we got the most recent one right here, which is the King Cluster Ultimate Variations Brawly. This thing is big. It's pretty big. It's thin. The box is kind of thin, but it's a huge box. And then let me move these. And then to finish it off, we got the one that just came in today. I actually just got this in the mail. I've been looking for this forever. It's taken a long time because it's expensive right now. A lot of people are paying close to $150 to $200 for this thing, and I was able to find it for about 80, and it ended up being like $100 after shipping. But this is the King Cluster 20th film Brawly, full power, and man, this thing's badass. And what's special about this one is there's a black box that's I believe it's a B prize or a C prize, but this one is if you see the letters down here that's in Japanese, it's this is the last prize. So if you know anything about an Ichiban Kuji lottery, when all the tickets are gone, the very last prize, the very last ticket, you get a last prize, and this just happened to be that last prize for that lottery. And you can tell the difference because the box is white and he has his cloth right here is bright. It's like sparkly, basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'll start with this History of Rivals. It's the smallest box, but from one thing that I've learned is these boxes, it doesn't matter what size the box is. Some of these boxes are real small, but the figures come out huge. So I always have a hard time with opening these boxes because I want to do these videos, and when I get these figures, they kind of just sit in the corner. If you can see back there's a bunch of unopened boxes of figures that I still haven't gotten to because I just want to do videos. And then actually with this new light I just got and table set up and everything like that, I was able to come up here and do these videos in front of the figures for you guys. So looks like you got your stand for him. Man, that's a huge stand, and it's different because it's clear. Typically the stands are like solid color. That's what it looks on the inside. Pull the top off. Oh man. Oh yeah, boy. He's huge. I think the advertisement said he was about 30 centimeters, maybe like a foot, or close to a foot. That's a big boy. And there's his head. So that's all that's in that box. So we'll put this back in here. I like to save the boxes, so just in case I don't know, I typically don't get too tired of figures, but if I get tired of a figure, I have the box so that I could like resell it or trade it for something that I actually want. Oh man. So what I like about this is this one doesn't separate at the waist how it typically does. It's just the head. Bang. Man, that Brawly's a beast. It's got some really good detail. It's just jacked, but this has got to be my favorite figure where he's actually got his armor on. Man, this is nice. And I end up having, I think, like 3 or 4 of these figures. I won a couple of them in a raffle or a waffle, and I ended up selling them cheap to a couple of guys that didn't have them. I'll put that one here. All right, so next, we're gonna do the most recent one, which is the Ultimate Variations, and these 3 are actually supposed to be very similar in height. I think this King Cluster last prize might be the largest one, but we'll get to see it at the end. Do a nice comparison for you guys. So this one's a slide out. Woo! Look at that guy. Alright. So this one comes in a different kind of mold. It's it reminds me of like when Han Solo in Star Wars, when he got frozen. Alright. Showing my nerdiness. Oh man, look. This thing comes in one piece. First time I've seen that. Badass thing. So another clear stand, and I think he goes on the same foot. Yeah. Look at that guy. Jeez. He's huge. And then for size comparison again, we'll put them up next to each other. Yeah, so this guy is actually way bigger. This table's kind of rounded off. There's that. I'm gonna put him over here behind him, and then so that one was the Ultimate Variations. Man, look at this. Look at his size. So the last one and final one. This is my, well, I call it my favorite one, but I just got it. But this is the one that I've really been looking for a long time, and everywhere I go, it's just. Man, it's so expensive. Even for just the regular prize version, the black box, they're still asking an arm and a leg for it. But my boy Jay Edgerlin, he hooked me up and found this for me and let me know about it, and I slid him the money. Put this down before I come myself. And yeah, this boy is so big. It's another slide out. So the last 2 are basically, they're probably gonna be about the same size. Yeah. This stands great. He is shiny. Alright, so check him out. So this is the last prize king cluster, and it's the special one. If you take a look at his cloth around his waist, it's shiny, and the standard version is regular like these other two. So put the stand on this. And he's actually slightly shorter than the other one, but I think his head is kind of tilted. But they're about the same size. But here we go. I'll just line them up. Yeah. That look badass or what? Alright, so I'll tell you what. What I'll do is I'm gonna get the a couple of the other Brawly figures just so you can kind of see the size comparison. Here is the BWFC and Presto Brawly, and this is the next size up right here. So if you can see the size comparison, this was the largest one before I got these three, and then I thought this guy was actually gonna be the biggest until these two came out. But man, check them out. It's like Brawly Mania. So let's see, I'll show you this one. This one's got pretty good detail too, but this is your like typical Crane fig, and even his cloth is not as detailed as all the other ones. And this is the one that I was talking about, where it comes apart at the waist and the cloth comes off too. But I mean, this is still one of my favorite figures. But man, when you compare him to these others, it just doesn't really stand a chance. And then what's next is there's another Ichiban Kuji coming out closer towards the end of the year, and it's gonna be another king cluster. And I think it's gonna be like this one, or like this one, but his fist is gonna be raised up on this side, on the right side. So not much of a change. I wish they would make a little bit of a bigger difference with his form and his pose, but I mean, you can't really complain about this. The only thing I can really complain about is that I don't think I'm gonna have to give up another cubicle for him, because these guys, they definitely can't fit in one. So that was it. That was the Brawly unboxing with the additional last prize, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, put them down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. Thank you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and watch out for my next video, because it's gonna be another special one. All right, see you guys later.